Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. As I put in the chat that's up there at the minute, guys, welcome to the second leg of West Ham away against Frankfurt in the semi-final of the Europa League. This time, 4 years ago, we were on the verge of safety playing against Leicester away, and now we're talking about the Europa League. It's unbelievable how quickly the club has progressed over the last couple of years, much less the last 4 years. It's been absolutely unreal. As always, guys, this live stream is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Links in the description below. We can get some really nice retro gear, guys, t-shirts, etc. You know the spiel. You've been watching the channel for long enough. But again, just remind everybody, any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly on to Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity in the Newham area that are helping those in the Newham area that need food on the table. So literally, guys, grab yourself a lovely retro shirt, polo shirt, t-shirt, whatever you want, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. So guys, there's a bit of a mix up of the game tonight. Basically what we're going to be doing, guys, is if you've been following the account on social media over the last day or so, I have been saying that we can now, as we would have seen from Riley's introduction video as being a Patreon, we can now have people live on the channel. So guys, if you want to come on and give your thoughts and predictions, then by all means, please click. There's a link in the description that take you through to Zoom, where you can log in and you can come onto the channel. So guys, if you want to do it, click the link in the description below and let us know what you're thinking is. So anyone that wants to do it, as I say, there's link in the description. So it's literally the first link you can see there for Zoom. Enter the details and you can come on the channel. So while we're doing that, Rob's projector wall. Good evening, Rob, mate. Hope you're keeping all right. Hello, Sharky. Hope you're keeping okay. But as always, guys, while we're waiting, so hopefully someone's going to come on. It'd be great to have you guys on it. Give your thoughts before kickoff. As always, let's revert back to type now and talk about the team sheets. So for Frankfurt, in goal is Trapp with a back three by the looks of things. Back three of Ndikia, Melo, and Hintergegger. The midfield four of Naf, So, Rode, and Kostic, and the attacking three of Hage, Bora, and Kamada. On the bench for Frankfurt, which isn't demonstrated by the animation, the graphic we were able to get from Europa League. In goal, on the bench for them is Jakic, Hrstic, Lammers, Torre, Hazabi, Ake, I think you pronounce that, Chandler, Da Costa, Lenz, Barkok, Gral, and Passina. For West Ham, Areola in goal, as we all would have predicted. Back for Soufal, Dawson, Zuma, and Creswell, which I predicted. Midfield three, by the looks of it, of Souček, Rice, and Fornals, Bowen, Antonio, and Lanzini in the attacking positions. And on the bench, as always, is Fabianski, Yarmolenko, Vlasic, Noble, Benrahma, Diop, Fredericks, Masuaku, Johnson, Krau, Randolph, and Elise. And the referee for the game is Jesus Gil Manzano. So, guys, as I say, rather than putting it in the chat, come on the channel. Click the link in the description. I know it might take a couple of minutes to go. We've got 7 people watching. Surely one of you guys is going to want to come on and have a conversation. Give me your predictions on this in person rather than just in the chat. Get the interaction going better than it used to be, and get it better than it currently is, and get it back to how it used to be before I changed setup. So guys, we're also 5 subscribers away when we went live from 2,070 subscribers. So guys, if you're new to the channel, then by all means, please do hit the like button as well, of course, because we've got 3 likes already. Fantastic, thank you guys. But also, if you're new to the channel, then by all means, please do subscribe if you like what we're doing. I say, because we've got the live scores up here as well, so we get to see what's going on with the Rangers Leipzig game, and also of course Leicester's game in the Europa League Conference as well. So guys, come on, there's 8 people watching. Does anybody want to come onto the channel, give your thoughts live rather than just being in the chat? If you don't, then by all means put your predictions in the chat as well, for that matter. We've got people watching, as I said. We've got 8 people watching, so it'd be great to have some people to come in and give your thoughts live on the channel. It's genuinely open to you for the next 22 minutes before it kicks off. So guys, come on, I know you're there. There's 4 likes, so that proves that people are listening to me. Partly. So come on, let's get somebody on. Come on, who's going to be the first one that's brave enough to come on the channel and give us your thoughts? Sharky, are you going to do it if you're still here? Rob, if you're going to do it? Sharky's bottled it by the looks of it because he's saying 3-1 to extra time to West Ham. So Sharky, you going to come on and give your proper predictions live on camera? You've got the option to do so, Sunshine. It'd be nice to get some people on. It'd be very, very handy. It'd be nice to get some, because Bill's going to be joining us for the watch along for Norwich. So that'd be great to get you to say, I want to bring this channel back to how it was a couple of years ago, well, a year or so ago, to get more fan engagement on the channel. And now I've got the facility to do it. So come on, guys. Who's gonna be the strongest one first? Who's gonna be the bravest one first, eh? To get your face live out on YouTube. So if nobody does it, then it's going to be a waste of half an hour, to be fair, because there's only so much I can talk about it. But of course, obviously, as we all remember, actually, and I've just forgotten to do that. Let me just put in the aggregate as well, for that matter. So you've got 1. So you've got 1 there and 2 there. Let's show the aggregate mode. Submit, don't mind, thank you. There you go. So that's how it's standing on aggregate, and of course we'll need to adjust a few things as well, for that matter. Bam, for that, and also bring that down a little bit, get that viewing. Rob, you coming on, mate? You gonna come on the channel? Come on live. Link in the description. Rob says he would like to see us score in the first minute, but we'll take a 2-0 all day long. So who's going to be brave enough? Anyone going to be brave enough? Rob, you've got no reason not to, mate, because you make content on YouTube. You shouldn't be scared to come on the camera. But anyway, as I say, we're trailing on aggregate. I know I said in the preview that for this game that I thought that, the bubble has burst, and to a degree I still think that. I really do genuinely think that, but I want to be proven wrong. I want us to make history tonight. Every single watch along we've done for this campaign has been fantastic, and we've had some great things. We've had some great conversations, and we've witnessed history together. So what better way to make history together is even talking about it face to face. Well, camera to face, I should say, in your phone to face in your instance, and camera to face in my instance. But yeah, let's just talk about it. Come on, guys. I know you're there. I know you want to. I know someone's must be setting themselves up by now. We've got 10 people watching. Thank you very much, and 5 likes. So come on, who wants to put their face on the camera and come in and have a conversation? Links are all in the description. Literally the first one there. I agree, you might have to log in a few times. You don't have to set up an account or anything. You can just pop in and come on. So guys, it'd be great to have you on if you can, because I'm not going to sit here begging you guys for 20 minutes to come on. But as I say, obviously we saw a very, very big game last night with Real Madrid against Manchester City. Very long conversation I had with Rick. With Bill in his channel, having that conversation, and it was a great one to watch. Really hoping it. Richard Adventures, hello mate. Hope it's in the 2-1 at half time and see the Hammers score second time. Richard, come on mate. If you want to come on the channel, click the link in the description. Be a guest on the channel and give us your thoughts again, because you being a YouTuber as well, for that, or content creator for YouTube. Come on there. Rob says I ain't got the club, but mate, as long as you're dressed, come on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. As long as you're not Harry Styles wearing his gear, come on the channel, guys. You'll be able. Absolutely no problem. Literally only for a couple of minutes, 30 seconds, a minute, whatever long. Mick, hello mate. Hope you're well. Just popped to say hi. So nervous about this one. We can do it. Everything crossed. Absolutely, Mick. I'm keeping well, mate. Hope you're keeping well, Mick. You're more than welcome to click the Zoom link in the description and come on the channel and have a conversation with me. Hopefully somebody will within the next 20 minutes, quarter of an hour or so. Because but I know people don't like change a lot of the time. But it'd be nice to try and get somebody on. But in the meantime, guys, we'll talk about it. We want to see me up. Rob, don't be scared. Come on, get on the channel. Get on. I know you really want to. But yeah. So yeah, it was a big game. Went to extra time last night with Man City and Real Madrid. I'm hoping we don't have the same tonight, but I've got a funny feeling we might. Well, obviously we'll be joining each other. You'll be joining us to watch it as and when it does. So say, come on the channel. Come on the channel. It'd be great to have you guys on. Any of you. There's 13 people watching. Fantastic. Hopefully someone's gonna be brave enough to do it. I'm sure you will. Oh, where are we going? Yeah, but as I say, I'm just as nervous as the rest of you. Really, genuinely am. That's why I'm going to try and get some interaction going for us guys to talk about the game as and when it happened. Of course, I'll be keeping the score sheet updated as best as I can as well, for that matter. So we've got everybody. So nobody still? No. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. But I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everyone can't do it, which is perfectly fine. But I'm sure at least one of you, one in 10, 1 in 13's got to be able to do it, surely. But it's unbelievably massive game tonight, guys. As we all know that. We all know that. Whatever happens, we've had a fantastic run in the Europa League, and we're still having. If you take everything into consideration, we're still having a fantastic run in the Premier League as well, for that matter. So there's nothing really too bad to worry about from that side of things. It's nice that we can be, honestly, seriously. This time 2 years ago, we were just about scraping away from the relegation zone, keeping it, and now we're talking about a Europa League semi-final, and people are getting disappointed that we might not get through. Myself included. I'll be very disappointed, but I'll be very proud. I won't be angry at it. I'll be disappointed, but there are things that that you can do. We can all do. Because at the end of the day, we've had a brilliant season, and I don't care what everybody else says. You guys know me well enough to know that I'm not a reactionary in any shape or form, and I don't get spooked very, very easily, unlike a lot of our fan base, unfortunately. Well, fortunately from my point of view, unfortunately, a lot of our fan base like to jump on the bandwagon and just say, "Oh, we're shit," blah 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 blah. But we mentioned at the start of the season when we did the summer transfer window roundup that the signings should have been better, could have been better, but yeah, it is what it is. So where are we? Can we invite? Just make sure I've got the copy invite link. I want to make sure that I've put it in the link description below properly, just to make sure that everyone is able to get in, because it'd be a shame if I'm talking all this and nobody can get in. So give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm sure someone's brave enough. I know if Rick was he'd be the first one to jump in. He loves getting on camera now, bless him. He never used to a few years ago. He was always quite a shy. He was quite a shy bloke, but never. Now you can't get him off the camera with West Ham Fan TV and all the rest of it. And fair play to him. Fair play. Yep, no, the link is absolutely correct. So yeah, come on, guys. Haven't got that much longer to go. Because game kicks off in just under a quarter of an hour's time. So hopefully someone will be able to come on and discuss it with us before that. I appreciate it's, as I say, it was put up on Facebook and it was put up on Twitter, so I can't, and it's down in the description. I'll keep talking about it. But anyway, so for those that are too afraid to come on, put your predictions in the live chat. Let us know what you're thinking on this. The Android, welcome. Hope West Ham get a 3-0. Thank you. Always nice to see new faces. I think that's hope West Ham lose, maybe, but the spelling's a little bit weird. Let me see. Today West Ham 3-0 says, and Android, just to put it back into native English. So thank you, mate. That will be very, very nice. But yeah, but it's an absolutely beautiful stadium. Beautiful stadium. Richard's Adventures is doing it. Well, do it quickly, mate. You haven't got long. You've got 10 minutes. Yeah, it'd be nice to get him on, have a conversation with him. Nice to see with Rich. It'd be nice to see you face to face. But yeah, honestly, it's a thing of beauty. Their stadium, it really, really is. I mean, the Deutsche Bank have designed that unbelievably well. I mean, obviously, you know what I'm talking about. It's a beautiful, beautiful stadium. It really, really is. It's a stadium that it's a shame my points didn't allow me to do that. I know a couple of my mates have gone down to the sports bar to watch it tonight, and that's fair enough. But for consistency reasons, you know, we've done all the away games as we always do. So if I can't be there, we're here. We're talking about it. So, but yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good fun to have this conversation. There's a nice amount of people watching, which is fantastic. It's always great to see that. You know, it's. I'm hoping to get a bit more engagement from everybody, of course, but yeah. So we're not that far away from kickoff. Literally just 10 minutes. Rob says, "Oh, John, tonight we are massive. You don't need to be justified." I'm not looking for justification, mate. I never have done. Never have done. But yeah, but everybody knows what you and Sharky certainly know, and Rob and Rich, sorry, certainly knows as well that we, that's the way we work here. Hopefully, expand the channel, and we'll be able to have someone do the watch-alongs for the home games. If anybody's interested in doing that, let us know. It'd be great because it'd be great to have that. Have somebody involved in both sides of it. Oh, something's going on with Zoom. No, nobody yet. Okay, just decided to say hello for some random reason. So, but yeah, no, it's been fantastic. It's been honestly, I can't be more proud than I am of West Ham today. And I'm sure whatever happens in a few hours will be equally proud as we are now. Hopefully, we'll be a lot less nervous in a couple of hours' time. But well, as I say, because in 2 hours' time we could be sitting and watching extra time. You absolutely never know. But the previews had some very nice numbers, so thank you very much, guys. The views seem to be coming back. It's great. You're spending a few minutes listening out of the 7, so I'll take that. He's almost 50% through, so thank you very much for that, guys. And also for that matter, we got some Frankfurt supporters put their comments in the video as well. Again, thank you very, very much. If you are a Frankfurt fan, you're more than welcome to put your comments in the chat. Let us know your predictions. And again, you're more than welcome to pop on the channel as well, for that matter. Be nice to speak to opposition fans and get... Here we go. Richard's available. So just waiting for him to log in. How you doing, mate? It's connecting to audio, so give me 2 seconds. I need to set up the other part of set up the other part of it. So give us 2 minutes. Just really, really quickly, fella. Where are we? There he is. Hold on 2 seconds, mate. We'll be with you in literally 2 seconds. Well, maybe not literally 2 seconds, but bring that down. There you go. So let me just make sure that everything's working fine before I bring you in, mate. Where are we? Settings, where are you? Audio. Right. Get the old earphones in. Richard, say something really quickly to make sure I can hear you. Richard, hello? You're on mute, mate, by the sounds of it. I can't hear you. Hang on. Where are we? So this is why I needed it. Yeah, it's all working perfectly fine. Right. Hang on 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, mate. There's something else I need to sort out with this. It's all working as it always is with this channel. Everything works out perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden, boom. So let's see if we can get him in now. So right, boom. Rich, speak to me, mate. Speak to me. Oh, connecting to audio. Hang on, connecting to audio. Hang on. Yeah, it's not connecting to your audio source for some reason. Yeah. I'm just gonna pop you out. Just make sure once the audio right, you're connected now. So right, can you speak? Yes. Here we go. It works. Rich, I can hear you now, mate. How are you?
Yes. Yeah. It works. I can hear you now, mate. I lost you. It's me had to connect. That's what it was.
Yeah. Turn the telly down so you don't get the echo, so you can hear it through the phone. You can, please. Yeah, turn the telly down so you don't get the echo. So
okay, wait.
Phone.
Telly's down now, yeah.
Cool. Right. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Perfect. How are you, mate?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm good.
I haven't
got the t-shirt on, so it's in the wash. I got the scarf instead.
So right, so we've got 5 minutes to go before kickoff. So
okay.
So give it genuinely. Tell me on a scale of 1 to 100, where are you on the nerves?
About 85.
It's lower than me, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
It's 100 to start off, and when I got up this morning, it's like, oh gosh.
Totally understandable, mate. We're all in exactly the same. We're all exactly in the same boat when it comes to that, mate. And of course,
I'm not drinking alcohol. I've got the iron brew today. Just got my iron brew.
All right, nice.
Just got my iron brew, yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm doing exactly the same. I'm not on iron brew, but I've got fruit juice with me, so because I want to be able to remember this.
If we win, but yeah.
Oh, 100%, mate. The second we're off camera, I'm boozing it up, mate. So yeah, okay. So have you seen the team sheet? Yeah.
No, I haven't. No.
Okay, so we'll go through it again very, very quickly for you. So there you go. So So let's just talk it through. So So in goal for Frankfurt is Trapp. Back defensive three of Melo, Hintergiga and Dikia, who caused us a lot of problems in the last fixture. Nath, So, Rhodes and Kostic in midfield. Again, Kostic is a very tricky player. Hage, Boré and Kamada. And West Ham going with the same formation, 4-3-3 by looks of it, with Areola in goal, Soufal, Dawson, Zuma, Creswell, Socek, Rice and Fornells in midfield, Bowen, Antonio and Lanzini up front. So what are your thoughts on this, mate?
50-50.
I know what you mean.
We've got a good defence. I have to admit, we've got a good defence, but we don't want to do like how we played before. We don't want to overcrowd, so it's not easy passing the ball. Like because we're playing a German team, it's going to be like last time. Like we don't want to mess it up, basically.
No, agreed. Absolutely agree with you, mate. And again, that's why I'm on a 90 plus at the minute. Because at the end of the day, mate, that's the we're all that's why we're all worried as hell, is because we've never been this far in our life. Of course, no, mate, it's unbelievable. It's the same as you were coming in. Yeah. We've had such a great run. I'm so proud of it, of the boys. Really, genuinely am. There's whatever happens in 2 hours' time. Hopefully, one way or another, we're going to know, because, mate, I can't take extra time like last night's game. And if it goes to penalties, I don't know what I'm going to be like. I'm not going to lie.
What's interesting, I got two cousins. One's a West Ham fan, one's a Millwall fan.
Ooh.
So when we lose, you can see all the Millwall stuff on Facebook. Vice versa, yeah, we fight each other.
Yeah, so family Christmases must be well then, eh?
Yeah.
So where are we? So blah 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 blah. So did you? Yeah. So just remind us now. You've seen the team sheets. What's your heart saying the prediction's going to be?
I reckon it's. Well, I said it'd be 2. I reckon it'd be 2-1 half time. I hope it to be 2-1. I don't think it will be. I reckon it'll be like a 1 goal either way.
Mm-hmm. It'd been
Yeah.
well. I'm hoping. Well, obviously, I'm hoping we get the win out of this, so it goes to extra time. Technically, if we win it 1-0, happy with that. If we win it 2-1, I'd be happy with that. If we can win it 3-1, I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. But it's going to be very, very good.
Lucky stuff.
The lucky star. Well, kiss it quickly.
I didn't realise it's just on camera. Oh, there it is.
Cool. Wait. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna kick off in a minute or so. They're just showing up the team sheets. But
right.
Rob, mate, thank you very, very much for coming on. You broke the channel cherry after a year and a half of not having anybody on as a guest. You've come in. It's been absolutely fantastic, Rich. Thank you very, very much for your time, fella.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, so hopefully you'll stick around and we'll because I'm going to try and do I'm going to try and do, depending on what time it is the game finishes. Of course, we'll be try and do this for full time to get your like mini fan cam sort of thing going on. So, but
okay,
yeah,
we'll do. Yeah,
game's kicking off any second now, mates. But as I say, thank you very, very much for coming on, mate. I really, really do appreciate it. And this isn't going to be the last time we're having this either, for that matter. So,
okay.
Keep an eye out, and everyone else as well, for that matter. Even Brain, the Spurs fan that's in the chat. Hello, mate. Be great to have people on. So, cheers for popping on, mate. Much appreciated.
You're most welcome.
Well, see you soon. Well, you'll see me, but I'll see you soon.
Okay, yeah.
All the best, mate.
Enjoy the game. Hope you do well.
Thanks, mate.
Right, cheers.
Bye-bye. So there you go, guys. Perfect. After a little bit of technical setup, it worked absolutely perfectly fine. So, fantastic. Thank you very, very, very much, Rich. Much appreciated. I'm sorry, Rob. I keep saying you Rich for some reason. Rob, thank you very much, geezer. So, Brian, give us your thoughts on the fixture. I mean, obviously, we're all a little bit worried from last night. You know, I'm hoping that's not an omen in any shape or form. But it'd be nice to yeah, audio's fine. So yeah, it'd be nice to get a win out of this, and a comfortable win. So we're through to the final. But you never ever know. But honestly, guys, such a pleasure to talk to you. Such a pleasure to talk to you, Rich. So yeah, we're all very, very close to kickoff now. In terms of that, so guys, very difficult to call this Brain. 100% agree with you, mate. It's looking a bit foggy for some random reason. Let's bring let's sort that out very, very quickly. That's better. There you go. That's better. Right. Subtle, I know, but there we go. So yeah, we'll be having a lot more fan interaction from now on as well, guys. But in the meantime, all the players are taking the knee, which is great to see, and should be kicking off any second, literally any second now. And so you'll get the clock a lot more. There we go. Game is now kicked off. So apologies if I'm not all that brilliant at the commentary, because I have no idea who these guys are from their numbers as yet. Because obviously I was watching the game rather than who they were, but I'll give you the commentary as best as I can. So, Nath with the throw-in. Gets the ball back. It goes out for another throw-in again, which Nath again is going to take the throw-in for. So hopefully we can keep a clean sheet. So Frankfurt in possession. That's Soufal with the header, trying to find Lanzini, but it doesn't work. And Dawson jumps up in midfield. Antonio trying to give it to Lanzini, but again, there's two players in front. Now Frankfurt are on the counter attack, albeit very slowly, but they are. Ref gets in the way. Bowen, Soufal back to Bowen. Sorry, Soucek back to Bowen. Soufal on the right hand side runs through and gets a West Ham throw in out of it. Smart play from him there. Very smart play from him. Soufal with the throw in, trying to find Antonio. Antonio gets it. He gets there, puts a ball in. Over to, was that Lanzini, I think? No, it was Fornals. Lanzini to Rice, back to Fornals. Over to Creswell. Sorry, it wasn't Lanzini, it was Creswell. Now Lanzini. And, oh, was that a throw-in? Or was that a corner? It's a corner. First corner of the game. Tracy, welcome. Hi, positive about this game. West Ham will hopefully win. Absolutely. Really hope so. Really, really hope so. So, Creswell to take the corner. Looks like a lot of smoke in that stadium by the looks of things. Creswell the ball in. Dawson. So check, but no. Gets cleared. Where is that gone, by the way? There it is. And it goes out for throwing, which is going to be taken by, who is it? Mello, I think. No idea, because I'm zooming in on David Moyes now at the minute. Or was that maybe Kamada, but I've got a funny feeling it's Silver Mello. Straight to Zuma. Straight to Antonio. Antonio's getting a little bit ambitious with his balls. He keeps losing them, man. Creswell. Long ball to find Antonio. Gets interfered with. And it goes out for a goal kick anyway. And that's not a foul. You stopped so he would run into you and you got the worst of it. Get up, you cheating fucker. Honestly, I can't believe this already. We're not even 4 minutes into the game yet. We're not even actually getting the clock up at the minute. 3.5 minutes into the game. And the BT haven't even put the clock up. How stupid is that? Unreal. Absolutely unreal. There we go. Back. Here we go. So it looks like he's had the clash, but that's what happens when you try and come up against a very, very physical player like Antonio. What are you going to expect, man? Do you know what I mean? He's pulled his hamstring by the looks of things as a result. It's certainly time wasting a little bit with the medical treatment. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have at least 2 minutes of added time already because of this, at least. Now he's off. So the goal kick should be now given. So they're currently down to 10 men, but it doesn't look good for Interrega because pulling his hamstrings got nothing to do with that challenge by Antonio. Excuse me, at all. Absolutely nothing. And then back to the goalkeeper from Zuma's clearance. And Mello, the long ball. Intercepted by Socek, I think that is. I can't really tell. Lanzini trying to push in. Oh, great movement from Creswell. Lanzini a little bit slow on that, and Frankfurt on the attack as well, but Socek gets it. Over to Creswell, and then back to Areola. He passes it through to Dawson, who puts it long to try and find Antonio again, but goalkeeper's got it. Great idea, but goalkeeper read it perfectly. Looks like Hinteregger's coming back on. At least he's trying to run off his injury, whatever it was. Throw into Frankfurt. Yeah, he's back on now. So they're back to 11 men. So it wasn't a hamstring at all. Just had a twinge. Thrown in by Kostic. And Socek just trying to clear it for the sake of it. But intercepted back in. Rice. Creswell trying to boot it over to find Fornals, but he can't do it. But Lanzini's on the ball to it. Rice is a little bit asleep there, but gets it quickly. Back to Creswell. Zuma. Over to Dawson. Soufal. Long ball to find Antonio. No, to find Bowen this time, actually, but he gets headed out for a West Ham throw-in. The Touré's coming on for Hinteregger because he's not in a good shape in any shape or form. And Rice, bless him, congratulates him. But there's, yeah, the replay is just showing it now, and it's just a proof of what I'm talking about. It's just the fact that Antonio just runs. He's not doing anything. All right, he tries to get him out of the way a little bit, but it's nowhere near as much as it's not intended in any shape or form. And it's a real shame that they've had an injury so quickly. Sheena, welcome. Hope you're all right. Give us your score prediction in the chat as always. It's a shame. It's a shame. I mean, nobody wants an injury on anybody. When, and it's a shame. But so, see what this Touré kid's all about. Number 18. It's unusual for a defender with 18. Normally that's a striker. But they do things differently on continent. So, Indicia. Clearance by Trap. Zuma heads. Unfortunately, he gets it back again. Rice. Creswell. Long ball again to find Antonio, but defenders are absolutely all over that, and Trap gets the ball relatively easily. So now out to Mello. No, sorry, to Touré. Now to So. Over to Kostic. Gina reckons she hopes 3-1 to us. That'd be nice if we could. Trap. Over to Touré. Rody, I think that is. So, still So in the centre circle. Over to Kamada. And now it's over to Kostic down the left-hand side. But Rice clears the ball and it goes out for a Frankfurt throw-in. So Frankfurt about to take the throw-in. He's going to be looking for Kamada, which he does. But Soufal puts it out for another throw-in. Not been too bad so far. Not been too bad. My clock's 2.5 seconds ahead of theirs. And it goes out for Soufal defends well, and it goes out for a corner. So no shots on target as yet by either side. So Hage with the short corner, and it goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, no, Sheena, it would be nice to get a 3-1. It really would get nice to get a 3-1. So you've got 10 people watching, which is fantastic news. But give us your thoughts, guys. 7 likes already, which is brilliant. But as I say, give us your for those that haven't already done so, give us your score predictions. So Areola with the clearance, trying to find Antonio, but again, their players get all over it. That was Mello again. Creswell. Lanzini, back to Creswell. But not the best of ideas from Creswell. Looking a little bit slack there. Rice, Zuma, Dawson. Soufal. Trying to find Bowen. Bowen's running at him. And Trap's going to give the goal kick, take the kick, and it's back over to Indicia. Through to Kamada. But it was almost on an attack then, but it was intercepted, and now Creswell. Over to Fornals. Over to Zuma. to Soufal. Sorry, to Dawson, I should say. Trying to hook it up, but come up and Dickie's all over it. Through to Rode. Now Kamada. Sorry, now to Kostic, I should say. Now to Ndikia. Mello. So Mello looks like he's playing centre back instead. So and it looks like Touré's playing right back by the looks of it. It looks like they've gone more of a back three at the minute. Try and put the pressure on. Bowen loses his footing, but still able to do something, but can't keep possession. And now we've got Mello on the ball over to Touré. Long ball up, and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. As I say, you know, I mean, to be honest, guys, we're not doing too bad for the first quarter of this game. This half, I should say, it's not too bad. So Creswell with a throw-in at some point. Come on, there you go. It's a Rice. A long ball to find Antonio. Antonio gets it, but can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Ball to Rice. Trying to find Soufal over the side, but not strong enough. And Dickey heads it. Antonio completely misses it. Lanzini grabs it. Sorry, Fornals grabs it. To that was Lanzini. Now to Zuma. Over to Dawson. Soufal now. Yep. Soufal a little bit too slow passing it back to Dawson then, but now it's over to Zuma. Creswell. Long ball that finds Fornals is getting fouled there, but nothing doing. Zuma, Rice. Over to Soufal. From Bowen, from Souček, I think that was, yeah. Over to Dawson. Over to, now past to Zuma. Now to Creswell. I don't think we're going to be able to hit him on the counter-attack somehow. I really don't. Especially with balls like that. Fornals to, who is that? Souček over to Dawson, over to Soufal. Bowen keeps the ball. Back to Soufal from Souček. Soufal trying to find Antonio, but again, Mello's in the way, and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. So they're keeping him quiet, Antonio. They're keeping him quiet. They've done their homework from the last leg last week. They've done their homework. Soufal, easy gather from Trap. Brain says West Ham need more push in the final third. Defense is doing well. Absolutely. It's like I'm saying, mate. You know they've done their homework. Dawson, Creswell, Rice, Dawson, Soufal. Back to Dawson. Zuma. Creswell. Fornals. Boots it over trying to find Antonio, who gets nuzzled off the ball. A little bit too easily there, in my opinion. Trap. Ndikia. Or Indica, I should say. Indica, I think you pronounce that. Now over to, who is that? Can't really tell. Turn your back so I can see you. So, Mello. Ndica. Back to Mello. Touré out on the right. Road. Mello. Back to Trap. Ndica. Kamada. Long ball. Trying to find a striker. Creswell restricts him. And Howard was taken down by Creswell. It's Here we go. They're asking for it. They're asking for it. They're asking for a red card, cheeky fuckers. Let's have a look at the replay. Let's have a look. Long ball over. He's not last man in any shape or form because Fornals is tracking back as is Dawson. And it's totally right. I think they're probably claiming for a penalty because it started inside the D, so they're probably asking for a penalty because he goes down there with his leg. There, and he falls just inside the D. So a yellow card's totally right, and to get award a free kick is totally right. It's risky, but now it's going to VAR. You watch. Is it a goal scoring opportunity? You can argue yes. VAR. What's he doing? He's going to his... Oh, bugger. Oh, we're down to 10 men. We're down to 10 men. Jesus, and well right with that free kick as well. Fuck. It's a goal scoring opportunity. You can argue, as I said, you can argue it. Yes, it is. Is Creswell in control of the ball? No, he's not. It's only because it's a goal scoring up. It's not really not goal scoring opportunity, but I get it. I understand why it's been. I get it. I'm not agreeing with it, but I get it. By the rules, 2 of the 4 criteria have been met, and apparently that's enough. That's enough, as we saw about Dawson. Free kick taken, and it's well side of the post. The commentators watch the ball before you start getting over exuberant. We got away with that from that point of view. Takes a deflection off Bowen by the looks of it. That should be a corner. Jesus. No, it's going to be a goal kick. Not a great start. Absolutely agree with you, Rich. Absolutely agree. We've got a corner. Technically, that is a shot because it was a shot of goal. So we'll award it for that one. Just waiting for the corner to be taken. What's going on now? What's going on with Borre? Yeah, it's a 50-50. Come on. Borre's pushing him and Antonio outmuscles him. And he makes the meal of it, as players always do. Johnson's getting ready to come on. And Lanzini's coming off in his place. It's not a bad idea, to be fair. Not a bad idea at all. Thank Christ he was fit for this game. That's all I'm saying, because we had no other options bar Fredericks. All in. Yeah. And was that Dawson again? That was the corner. So Fornell's going to take the corner. Fornell's getting cups being pelted at him. Steward's doing absolutely fuck all. All they're doing is just walking through the tunnel. Ball in. Ball cleared. Coming together with two players now from that corner. That was Mello and who? Mello and So, by the looks of things. I can't get over that. I really genuinely can't get over that. Rangers, just seen it there. 1-1 at half, 1-1 on aggregate. Rangers Leipzig. And yeah, Antonio with not the best of attempts at the ball. And now the ball gets cleared. Then Fornells gets clattered. But apparently the other player goes down as Hoge goes down again. I think he conned the ref, I think, out of this. Brain, absolutely agree. Wish West Ham would shut these Frankfurt fans up. Hoge to So. Back to So. Rice, Dawson. It goes out for shut up. That's not a foul. It goes out for a West Ham throw. Stufal should take really fucking quick. Don't slow the replay. There's nothing in that at all. There's nothing in that at all. He's trying to get contact with his leg on Bowen, for God's sake. Zuma, Johnson. Rice back to Johnson. Should be putting it back to out. No, he doesn't. Puts it out. And it's a Frankfurt throw-in. Right, okay. There's nothing doing there. And commentator's right. It was poor from Creswell. It really was. Dicker. Mello. Frankfurt. What? There we go. Who was it? Who was it? Bora. Or Bore. Yeah. Of course, it's pun intended, you fucker. I've seen the replay, and yeah, not the best of. Dawson's culpable for it, as is Sufal, as is Areola. Technically, he should have been tracking the ball. I don't know what he was watching. It's a great ball from Nuff, and it's in so much space. It's unreal. There's only one outcome out of that. It's a cracking goal, to be fair. It is a cracking goal, but bad defending has to be said, says Brain. Agreed, mate. Completely. We've got a massive, massive hill to climb now. Really, genuinely do. Rangers 2-0 now. Yep, it's just as Bubbles has said it. Welcome. Rangers in front too. Yep. It's not really a pub team, are they? Headed out by Dawson. It goes out for a corner. It's a good counter attack. We're gonna be susceptible for a lot of this tonight, guys. We genuinely will be. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to process this at the minute, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But as I said at the start, so proud of how West Ham have done in this side. But Arioli grabs. Let's sort that out for half time. All right, guys. I'm going to be very silent for a bit. I've just got a couple of things I need to sort out for half time. It's a great movement from Antonio, but he does clip him. To be fair, he does clip him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty smart. The only thing that's going to make me feel happy so far. I mean, I can't like everybody, guys. You know, I'm not going to sit here and go, "Oh, it's been brilliant," blah blah blah, because you don't feel that during the game. You don't. We got a throw in by the looks of it. You don't feel happy while it happens, but Brain says, I'm pissed off the red card has ruined the game. Yeah, to a degree, mate. Yeah, I agree. But he's not last man, but you can argue that Creswell's out of control and he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, so it is a goal-scoring opportunity. Richard says, I'm back, just walked out of the room, had a massive scream. Mate, have another one for me, will ya? Jesus. A massive scream and came back yelling, come on, you irons. Comes on, you irons. Comes on. Honestly, that's about the only thing I do find funny at the minute, mate. I generally do. It is generally the only thing. An attempt by Dawson goes over. Yeah. Stop. It's a beautiful goal, but stop it, please, BT. Please stop. It's my. If you wonder what that is, it's my housemate closing this door very loudly. Bowen. But again, Frankfurt in control of the ball. It's going to be like this all game, guys. I mean, it's been, from a stats point of view, it's been relatively equal. It's only 1% advantage to Frankfurt. CC, welcome. Ariola Gravers. One thing to be proud of is Hammers have come this far. Mate, like I said at the start, I'm so proud. We've had such a great season. Such a great season. But our insecurities for Europe, it's not really insecurities, is it? It's more of not being able to find that elusive play. We make it hard. We always make it hard for ourselves. Always do. But never give up. Never give up. You know, I'm sure a lot of Real Madrid fans gave up last night. And I'm not saying that West Ham are an equivalent of Real Madrid in any shape or form, but it's painful. It is painful to watch this, of course it is, but just hope our away fans can sing up really proudly. I'm sure everybody will be so proud, but at the moment, hearts are breaking. Normally, I would have asked by now what you guys think of the first half, but I don't need to ask because I know exactly what you're thinking. Gossage with the ball in, but Dawson headers out. Road. Toure. Just nobody trying to get the ball. It's unreal. Toure. Oh. CC, it does look horrible at the stadium at the minute. What happens when you got 10 men? Well, I'm going to say 9 men, but Antonio got back up after that. Bowen trying a desperate pass. Exactly, Sheena. 100%. Still proud to be a Hammer. Frankfurt on pissing around with the ball. Ian, hello, mate. It's all right. I was going to say you've missed much, but we're down to 10 men. Creswell got sent off for technically stopping a goal scoring opportunity. And yeah. Ray says they have to support Antonio. He's up alone. Absolutely agreed, mate. But he will be now because everything's going to be trying to defend because we got 10. We got three defenders on the. Well, we got 4. Technically, we got 4 defenders on the pitch, but we're going to have 2 in midfield as a result of it. So he's going to get fuck all. Unfortunately, he might as well just sit on the centre circle. He might as well. He'll probably score now. I said that was Bowen running down the flank, but. He gets fouled. He gets sandwiched, man. He's sandwiched between 2 players and he gets kicked. How is that not a free kick? Peter Dinsey crashes a liability. No, he's not. He just made a bad decision. Understandable. He didn't have enough support around him. Not agreeing with it, but it's not. Soufal lets the ball run. It goes out for Frankfurt throw-in. It's unusual that the Europa League final is before the Champions League. It's usually the other way around, but if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've done it, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, it's a shame. 18th of May. Hang on, what? 18th of May? On a Wednesday night? For a final? Jesus Christ. How is the Champions League on a Champions League final on a Saturday and Europa League's on a Wednesday, the week and a half beforehand? That's a fucking liability from a fan's point of view. Unbelievable. I know it's always been set in stone and stuff, but that's taking the piss, man. Just do it on the Saturday before the Europa League, the Champions League. Not hard. Most of the leagues are going to be finished by then anyway. Piss take. Right, so Torre on the attack. He's not a bad little player, though. Mello, I should say. Mello's nice. He's not a bad. He's done well, to be fair. No, I'll retract that. It's enough. But again, he's a very good midfielder. He gave us some real trouble, and he obviously scored that goal as well for that matter. It's a big, big learning curve, this game. It really, this whole tournament is a big, big learning curve for the players, Moyes, us, and of course the board to sort out some really decent fucking signings in the summer. I'm really trying not to vent. I'm really, really not trying to vent. I'm really trying not to vent, I should say. But having said that, 8 minutes to go before half time. So we're going to get at least a couple of minutes, at least 3 minutes, I reckon, for added time. Half on the ball once again. Torre. So that Hog or Haig, I think you've back to So. Now tries to claim a penalty. Absolutely right. Do you know what? Out of all the decisions that the referees made today, there's only been 2. I mean, it's great that Nelson and Johnson having a bit of a laugh about that. That's cool. I like that. I like to see that. But yeah, that's a disgrace. That's a disgrace trying to get a penalty out of that. But the red card, we're going to debate that for time memoria, quite frankly. But yeah, we're going to be debating that for a long, long time. But other than not awarding that free kick, I think the referee's done well. I really think he has. Looks like Frankfurt have gone to a 4-3-3 formation now to counteract it, and we've gone to a 4-1-3-1. I'm guessing. Hug again. So, Chris Kostic get it? Yes, he does. Just about keeps it in, but good one, Sufal. Break it up, mate. Perfectly timed by him. It's not over. It's not over. Get a goal. They will shut up shop. Yeah, they will, mate. But we've got to score. We've got to score at least 3 goals with 10 men. It's a big ask. Like I said at the beginning, it's a big ask. But you're right, Ian. Anything's, it can happen. It can happen. We've seen funnier things and stranger things at the same point. So it's a big possibility. Peter says, sorry, Creswell was sent off in the quarterfinals versus Leon again. As I said in the preview that the scenarios are different. Leon says he's too slow, even though he's spelled it wrong. His only asset now is dead ball assists. I know where you're going with it, Pete. I know where you're going with it, mate. It's just it's hard. I can't disagree, but I can't agree with you at the same point because there's things to counteract it. But you're right for the majority of what you're saying. Rick says, for me, it's not a red. It is a yellow. I still think we can win this. Hello, Rick. Hope you're right, mate. Creswell's not in control. He's not the last man. And it is a goal scoring opportunity, but it happens. But yeah, it's just, mate, we've got to adapt our play to European rules. They should be the same as the FA rules, but they're not. So we have to try and figure it out. So Frankfurt's still in possession. But if we score 3 goals in 40, where are we? 40, 48, but basically 50 minutes. I'll be very surprised. I'll be very, very surprised. We're just going to try and defend to keep it as low as possible by the looks of things. But yeah, we'll try and hit him on the counter-attack. But everyone's got to be on the same page, and Soufal and Rice certainly weren't on that one. But just as a reminder, guys, we'll be doing a post-match discussion as well straight after the game. Still on the same broadcast, and if you want to come on, I'll put the new link in the description. Once that's all set up, I'll set it up at half time, so it doesn't interfere anything. Ian says we should get Pulisic. He would be a great fit. Won't be able to afford his wages, mate. Not in a million years. That's a foul from Mendikia. That's a massive foul by Mendikia. Antonio didn't need to roll over the way that he did. But he does get the ball, but he gets Antonio at the same point. So that is correct. That is a free kick. Riley, hello, mate. We need something special tonight. Agreed. Bowen, I think, is going to take the free kick. Can we get an equaliser to make it 3-2 on aggregate? Let's have a look. Bowen with the free kick. Ah, so close from Zuma as well. I'm not giving up. Neither am I, Ian. I want us to come through with this, but we need to show better attacking prowess and better defending, and it's just ball watching, and Zuma had to clear it in the longest part of the position. It's just again ball watching. That's what I'm worried about. I mean, nobody's supporting Antonio, which is understandable, bearing in mind we're down to 10 men. But yeah, it's a 4-4-1 formation we're taking up by the looks of things, or 4-1-3-1, I should say. It's gonna be. You can't. Ian, as much as I want to be an optimist as you have been, and I love you for it, you've got to see what's ahead of you. And we've had no shots on target. Absolutely bugger all. Actually, I forgot to update a couple of things, but yeah. Just hope by second half Hammers come out stronger. There's Rich, absolutely agree. Ryder said this has been a torrid half. Regroup Moyes. Speech the boys will go out. Regroup Moyes' speech. The boys will go out there and give their all. Totally agree. Pete says a couple of players we should really push for next season. Conor Gallagher and Pepe. Never going to afford either of them. I know it will cost. I know it will cost, but we'll have to show ambition. Zuma was a great signing. He was. But mate, the club at the start of the season was £250 million in debt, and you want to get Chelsea players. Love your idea, fella, but not happening. So 4 minutes of added time, which is totally understandable given everything. Hi, Victoria. Hope you're keeping well under the circumstances. Trying to get it again, but no. It's a nice attempt, to be fair. It's a nice attempt. But it's going well wide. From Ride. Very nice attempt from Ride. I'm not, Rick. I'm not going to lie. I'm not. I'm trying to keep a brave face out of this because inside I'm absolutely fucking raging. It's a great clearance. Just seeing the replay of Zuma's attempt. It's a great clearance. I mean, technically you can class that as a shot on target, but it's a great attempt, but great clearance as well. Absolutely agree, Sheena. We've got to try and do something now, and we're doing as best as we can by the looks of things. Just they're a very, very resilient defence. Well, Richard's saying no surprise there with the added time. Well, to be honest with you, mate, Hinteregger was down for at least a couple of minutes, and then we've got the goal celebration and the substitution for the corner and stuff, so it would make sense that it would be around about that sort of time. The corner again. Cornell's with the corner. Over everybody. All trying it, but just completely over everybody. Yeah, everyone's given their all out of there. Souček is literally has done more today than he's done the last couple of games, man. It's been mental. Who's he booked? He booked Souček for it. Yeah, he's booked Rice. Rice has lost his head again, so it's a booking for Rice. Taking a bit too mouthy, he's got to be careful. Agreed, mate. Well, he's young at the end of the day, but absolutely agree with you. So, and Frankfurt's still back in possession again. Sorry. Or so I should say. Who is that? Knauf, I think that is. Ball in. Headed out by Dawson from Boré. And again, Knauf on the ball. Ndika. Melo. Or Tutu, as he's got written on the back of his shirt. Or Milo. Is it Milo or Melo? I don't really give a fuck at this point. A few seconds to go before half time. Literally a few seconds. And there we go. Half time. You got to remember this game is a hell of a lot of pressure for a young player, never mind the captain. Absolutely agree with you, Riley. It's a hell of a lot of pressure for all of these players. It's the furthest they've ever come. It's one of the biggest nights of in Zuma's career. It's one of the biggest nights in Rice's career. It's one of the biggest nights in Ariola's career. He's actually played in. You know, it's biggest night of Fornals' career, Souček, etc. But yeah, let's go and chill out for a little bit and listen to some tunes, shall we?
tossing grenades while I'm trying to settle and disengage. You're playing with fire, preparing for war. I'm ready to settle the score. You're sounding the alarm while I'm trying to remain in the calm before the storm.
Okay, guys, looks like we're back on for the second half. I hope you guys are feeling a little bit more refreshed and a bit more motivated with that music. Some of them are quite apt for tonight, to be fair. They really are. So, second half is underway. So, yeah, as you would have seen in the chat, we only need 4 more subscribers to get to 2070, guys. So, if you're enjoying the channel and you haven't already done so, then by all means, please do hit the subscribe button. Brain says, get Ben Rama on for Fornals to get some attack going and balls into Antonio. Something has to change. Absolutely agree, mate. Not going to disagree. Yeah, I really can't disagree with that in any shape or form. Zuma passing it back to Areola, who does a long ball trying to find Antonio, or trying to find Bowen, even by the looks of it. Almost does. Almost does. But again, they're just reading it too. I was listening to the guys at half time, and guys, they all said the same thing. It is a sending off because it's a goal scoring opportunity and Creswell's not in control. It's a shame. It's a real shame. But that's the way that's the way the cookie crumbles. Hang on, guys. Let me just sort out this. There you go. It's better. Yeah, there we go. It's better. Well, it says Fornals has moments, but if nothing happens by 60 minutes, get Benny on. Absolutely agreed, mate. Come on, get it in focus. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So, guys, I've updated the description with the post-match link. So, if you want to get yourself involved, come on the channel and talk about the game post-match. You're more than welcome to click the link in the description. Obviously, towards the end of the game. Don't do it now, because we won't be able to talk to you. But yeah. So it's there. So Riley, if you want to come on, TSC, welcome, mate. If you want to come on, Rick, if you're still here, if you want to come on as well, you're more than welcome. We'll obviously do it one person at a time. Riley says Creswell gets the wrong side of it. It's poor defending leading up to it as well. 100% agree. And no one pressing the ball. These mistakes cost us. Exactly. That's a team sending off. It's a good point, mate. It's a team sending off. Over to Knauf. Or Knauf, however you pronounce it. I'm giving up, giving a shit, to be honest with you. Road. Richard's emotions all over the place. Hammers, eh? Yeah, well, like I said at the start of the stream, mate, 4 years ago we were on the verge of safety playing Leicester. 2 years ago we were still scrapping to keep ourselves up. And now we're fighting in the Europa League semi-final. So proud. So proud. But very disappointed in the minute. Golf. Lanzini gets the ball. Sorry, Fornals gets the ball. I'll say Lanzini was taken off. Zuma to Fornals. Dawson. Should be over to Soufali does. Long ball to try and find Antonio, which connects it to. Here we go. It's a bit of movement, bit of life. Antonio should be putting it into the box, not fumbling over himself. But granted, that was a foul. And now we're defending because they're now on the counter attack. With once again. Frankfurt on the. Guys, you know we normally try and keep the conversation going, but I know we're all trying to watch this without looking at the chat too much. And a good strike and Borre's a good strike from Borre. Very, very good strike from him. Look at that contact is absolutely unreal. But Areola read it absolutely perfectly. Yes, all right, you can say it's a dive for the that's a save for the cameras, but read it perfectly. Long ball from Areola. Antonio gets fouled, but Bowen not giving up the chase, and it goes out for a throw-in. So Tuta. It's not Mello, it's Tuta, apparently. Bowen's asking for a bit of time to get everyone else up. Totally understandable. Too fouled to take the throw-in. He's going to try and put it in the box again by the looks of him. Dawson down. So side check down, I should say. But apparently it's a foul. Again, sorry guys if you heard that. Johnson trying to defend the ball. Does very well out of it, but Areola gets it, and the only person that seemed to be aware of that was Soufal. Sorry, it seems to be 4 hours, I should say. Of course you're outnumbered, you dozy cunt. Why are you saying that on commentary? It's 11 against 10. Of course it's outnumbered. Fucking idiot. Another throw in for Frankfurt. Road. Kamada. Balls out. Balls out. Balls out. How are they not saying? Yeah, exactly. Flag. Yeah, 2 movements later. God's sake. Wake up. You got half the side going, balls out. What are you doing? And Johnson did well for that, to be fair. The only player that seemed to be waiting for the whistle. Zuma to Rice, back to Zuma. Zuma over to Johnson. Johnson completely outdone Haig there. Areola. Hammer's taking the shots now. It's a start at least. Agreed, mate. Agreed. Zuma back to Areola. Long ball from Areola. Frankfurt in possession now. Over to Torre. Oh, good pressure from Rice, to be fair. So it looks like we've gone for 4-2-3 by the looks of it, I'm guessing. Johnson running over the halfway line. Passes it back to Areola, totally understandable. Dawson. Soufal. Dawson. Areola. Areola with the long ball. Trying to find Antonio. Connects for once. But just a little bit too far for that. And Frankfurt will get the ball and go on the counter-attack again. Johnson. Ball kept in. No, apparently not. So it is our throw-in. So Rice gives it to Soufal. Fonals very, very quickly. Antonio finds Antonio, but 2 against 1. Only one answer for that one. It's intercept, West Ham. Come on, join intercept. Make a tackle. Do something to try and stop them. I mean, I know it's difficult being down to 10 men, but still, come on. Rice in the perfect position. Breaks the play. Holds on the ball too much. Gives it away. Trying to find Bowen, but gives it away, I'm afraid. And now Frankfurt again on the attack. Passing it around, but the attack's coming any second. The training game for Frankfurt, it really genuinely is. Here we go again, the counter-attack, see, told you. Ball in. Kept in by Gnaf. Johnson defends well. Shut up, that's well defended. Exactly. Another flare on the pitch by the looks of things. Sheena says, come on, boys. Been waiting all my life for this. Yeah, not the only one, hun. It's just not happening, unfortunately. So it looks like it's going to be Rangers from Frankfurt. I hope not, but it's looking that way in the final. 40 minutes. Sorry, where are we going at? 35 minutes to go. Sorry, guys. As you know, I try and keep the conversation going, as I said, but it's just I'm trying to commentate on this, and everybody's paying more attention to the game than it is in the chat, so it's totally understandable. It's the biggest night of our lives. The Sheena's just intimated on there. So goes for goal and bobbles away. Bibble, bobble, toil and trouble. Sorry, I forgot that shot. There you go. Updating the details just a little bit. Bowen. Fornals. Over to Bowen. Trying to find Antonio, but again gets easily cleared. That's better. That is better. Brian says, and Rice is doing his job, but I want more from him in attacking force. Well, to be honest with you, mate, he's doing two people's jobs in midfield as it stands at the minute, so I wouldn't ask him to... I know what you mean, but I wouldn't put that much pressure on him. Too foul with the throw in. Antonio with a header. Sorry, Stephen with a header, I should say. And just because Antonio was getting mobbed then, I thought it was Antonio. So I saw his head. And now they're on the attack once again with Nauf again. Rice staying with him the entire time. Fornell's too slow to react to that. Kostic tries it, skies it. Tries it and skies it. That would be classed as a shot. Yeah. Rich will have. I'm definitely going to get on the beers later, mate. 100%. He fluffed it, says Sheena. Ball in. Over to Nauf. I should say, not rather than ball in. It will be ball in a second. But very well defended by Socek there. Very, very good. Gives the ball away, but nobody's there. Bowen trying to chase it. Running faster than Antonio is. Antonio seems to have all of a sudden found his boots. It's nice to hear the commentator saying, I couldn't really make out what he was saying, but it's something about us fans singing an ironic song version of Bubbles over to the Frankfurt fans. Dawson, Rice. Over to Bowen. Nobody's supporting him properly, and it goes out for a Frankfurt throw-in as a result of it. Boom. Nice interception from Dawson. Socek. Over to Johnson. Fornals. That's right. Yeah, Fornals. He gets fouled and he's down. And Roda tries to say, gives his handers, but he's down, unfortunately. Just saying, but the Bowen attempt. It's a great idea. But they're just the defense read it perfectly well. Should have tried and thread it in front of the... Oh! Nice header from Dawson. Straight at the goalkeeper, unfortunately, but... Oh, it's the wrong way. Great ball from Antonio, seeing the replay. Great header from Dawson. But yeah, couldn't control it properly. Socek was there in case the referee fluffed it, but yeah. Great from Antonio Riley. Riley says good, but yeah, it was great from him. First bit of proper decent football we've seen from him. There's a lot more spice in this second half. Kamada, nice interception from Johnson. Totally like he didn't even touch the ball. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Ball back to Areola from Socek. Ball in and over. Antonio, nice standing up play from him. It goes out for a West Ham throw-in. He is working hard. Bless him. He is working hard. His ability's not there, but he is working hard. Rich is saying Hammers are trying at least. Yeah, absolutely agreed. So Sufal with a throw in. Nice throw in. Marcos, hello mate. Dirty Dave on camera 3, looking at the girls in the audience, in the stands, I should say. That woman looking straight at the camera, knowing it is on her. Well, he says he's running his ass off there on his own, up there on his own. He's proper grafting. I'd be looking at bringing on Benny now. Yeah, not a bad shout, mate. As painful as it's been, this has been quite a quick game, to be honest. It's been good to watch from a footballing point of view, and obviously not from a West Ham point of view, but from a great attempt from Bowen there to get the ball in. Beautiful. Great pass over to Socek as well, for that matter, but that should be our ball, isn't it? No, it's their throwing. Brian says, if West Ham can take them to extra time, Frankfurt will bottle it. Yeah, agreed, mate, but I can't see it. I can't see us scoring 2 goals. But, you never know. You never know. Then we put the ball out again. Sorry, he didn't put the ball out. First time he's put the ball out for a Frankfurt throw-in again, I should say. Be interesting to see the highlights. It'd be mostly Frankfurt on the highlights, mate, to be fair. But yeah, you're absolutely right. So, guys, as I said, if you want to come on, I'll remind you closer to the time. But if you want to come on, do a fan cam sort of conversation with me, then there's the links in the description. So if you want to get involved. Riley says, "Fuck it, Madrid can do it. If Madrid can do it, we can." That was close from Dawson. Nice ball from Dawson over, to be fair. We're getting closer. Getting closer. I mean, to be honest with you, the way we've been playing, it doesn't look like we've got 10 men out there. It really doesn't. Yeah. We are. There's no other way of saying it. We are throwing. The kitchen sink's been thrown out there. It really has, hasn't it? It really, really has. I mean, I'm seriously, I'm genuinely proud of how these boys are doing. I really, really am. It's been an uphill struggle. We're saving face by not conceding anything more. Touch wood. It's good. I'm impressed with this. I am very impressed with this. There's a very, very good side here. A very, very good side here. A few more level heads out there. Game could be different. Game could be different. But it's a big, big ask. As I said at the start, even before the game started, it's a big, big ask. Absolutely agree with you, Richard. We're still massive wherever we go. It's a massive, massive achievement that what West Ham have done this season. Massive achievement. Went against everybody's predictions. Genuinely everybody's predictions. 25 minutes left. So Frankfurt still keeping the ball. Applying a bit more pressure now than we were in the first half. Oh, nice defending from Dawson once again. Bowen picks up. Free kick. Exactly, we've made it this far. Further than anybody thought would have happened. And there's a booking for there's a booking there for Road. Or Roda, however you pronounce it. Rice. Zuma. You know, I must admit, from watching I've watched 4 games of Frankfurt now, and I would take if we could get Kostic or now for both, I'd take them, and Ndika. Ndika, those 3 I really like. Guys, let me know out of what your thoughts are and who you would like to see West Ham try and go for in the summer out of this side. Let us know. Let us know what you're thinking on that. It'd be genuinely interesting to see what you're thinking. So ball over from Road over to, I think is that Kostic? I can't really tell. I don't think it is. Nice interception from Zuma there. Draws the foul as a result of it. Fornals takes it very quickly. Dawson from Soucek over to Soufal. Kostic would be good. He's 29 now. Age is irrelevant if you've got pace like he's got. But I know what you mean, Ian. Raj says, I've already said it, but that Ndickus looks really solid. Agreed. That's what I'm saying. I would totally take him. Totally take him. Knuff would be awesome, only 20. Yeah, agreed. You've Googled it by the looks of things. Yeah. It'd be a better replacement for the left-hand wing. Really would be. Be much better than Ben Rama. Much better. His technical ability looks unbelievable. This is the sort of player we need. Brain says, would you take Rashford? I would, mate, to be fair. I would. He's being pissed about by Man United and the Man United fans. They're on his back. That's why he's having a poor season this season, because Man United don't trust him, and he's getting grief from the fans. I'll take him 100%, mate, completely. But we're not talking about that. What are those players out of Frankfurt? Do you agree with me on those 3, Brain, or would you take some? Or are you thinking of somebody else? So Frankfurt on the attack still. Kostic. Ball in. Zuma heads out perfectly. Not that perfectly. Actually goes straight to Bor again, but yeah. Sorry, Kamada, I should say. But they tried to shoot it again. To be fair, Frankfurt haven't sat back on this game at all. They have not sat back whatsoever. And fair play to them on that. You know, because if the roles were reversed and we were with 11 and they were with 10, we'd expect our players to go at them, all 10 men as well, for that matter. So, totally understandable from that point of view. So Antonio with a nice run. Indicative for sure, says Brain. So I watched 4 of their games. I watched the game in midweek against Leverkusen, and also the game beforehand where they drew. And yeah, it's typical West Ham. From a Bundesliga point of view, they haven't won anything. And Ben Rama's coming for the last 4 games, and Ben Rama's coming on. And West Ham rock up, and this is what happens. You know, we still break people's ducks. So the old West Ham's in there still. Fornals gets cleared. She said the thing with Man United fans giving Rashford grief, they're forgetting that he fed their kids. 100%, completely agree. I know you've been bantering there, but Gina, but yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. Zuma to Rice. Rice running at 3. Rice is down, so we're down to 9 men at the minute. Kamada's a good player as well, to be fair. He impressed us with the first leg. You know, there's not many of the fan base that didn't say they'd take him. So 4, really? Yeah. Basically, their left-hand side. Quite frankly, their left-hand side. Rice is really down still. The defender at Leipzig, Gavadio, is getting a lot of attention. He's worth a shout. To be honest with you, Ian, I'd rather we sign a player that doesn't get attention. The hidden gem. I know what you mean. Yeah, players that go under the radar but are good is what we want. We don't want to have a bidding war for somebody that 12 clubs are looking at, for example, out of the entire Europe. Great play from Dawson there. Holding up Kamada. Great interception from Socek, then from Kostic's pass. Going with an ambitious ball to Fornals, but he does, but both players get it, and there's only one winner out of that. Back to Fornals from Socek. Back to Socek. But over to Antonio. We've got players running in the ball. Rice is on, but lit very, very slow. Antonio, great save. Great save. But trying to find Bowen. Bowen's just half a second late on that. Rice doesn't look good. He's really trying, bless him. But it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. 17 minutes left, guys. 17 whole minutes, of course. Nearly 17 and a half coming up now, but... Yeah. It's nice to see us getting more attacking in this second half, which is a shame we couldn't do it in the first. What's the stats looking like? Do we need to update it much? Yeah, one shot out. It is painful, Sheena. It is, but to be fair, we could have crumbled. We've defended very, very well. Leipzig have pulled one back, so it's 2-2. This replay of Antonio's attempt to try and find Bowen. I mean, if Socek's a little bit quicker there, that's a tap in for him. That could have been a goal. Kostic going at goal, unbelievably off target. And now Ben Rama's coming on for Fornals. And fair play. And Fornals doing the right thing, going off at the nearest post. Dennis Hallamate, very sad to see West Ham players wreck. One striker, no signings in January. Awful for Moyes. Yeah, we'll talk about the game, though. Don't come in with what everybody else has been saying for the last 6 months. 5 months. Come on, talk about the game. Johnston. Ball over to find Bowen. Yep. He's losing his footing a couple of times. Ian says, this really hurts. We would have the beating of Leipzig in the final. We would have the beating of Leipzig in the final. We would have, do you mean? Would have beaten. Because you're talking in current form there, mate. So basically, Ian, I think what you're saying is we would beat Leipzig in the final. Well, is that what you're basically what you're saying? Ian? Sorry, your grammar's tenses are all over the place there. We would have beaten them. Yeah. I'm addled. Being not good. You can see the replay to see if there was a handball there. Exactly, Rich. We've stopped them with making a second goal. Completely agree. But Antonio with the corner. And now Frankfurt are going to time waste as well. Taking off Roda and bring on Jakic. There's a West Ham fan in there, in those Frankfurt supporters. I don't think they give a shit, to be honest. Ball in. So Antonio wasn't taking it. It was Benrahma after that. And then Benrahma going to take the corner again. No? All right. Now Bowen's going to take it. Antonio's talking to the ref. Look, he's pulling my shirt. He's pulling my shirt. Not having any of it. Ball in. Not the best. Not the best. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What the hell is going on? I think just before we saw the replay that Moyes kicked the ball in frustration, so I think that's what's going on. So the manager's been... It was Moyes'... Yeah, Moyes has been sent off. Yeah, Moyes has been sent off for that kick of the ball. But this doesn't matter. Absolutely agreed, Ian. Has absolutely lost it. He shouldn't have reacted like that. Even if the substitutes, the commentators were talking about saying about the one of the subs holding the ball. He should not. He was given the ball back. He should not have kicked it at him. He should never have done that. Yeah, Riley. By the time you've heard that, mate, that's just slightly after your comment. But yeah, that's what he was doing. It was that. But it was him. I said it about a minute ago. It's him having that kick of the ball. Just overwhelming the emotion of it all. Absolutely, it is, mate. It is massively overwhelming. But yeah, there's no need for it absolutely at all. There's no need for Moyes to do that whatsoever. And again, he needs to calm himself down as well for that, mate, because you just don't do that. You just don't do that. Zuma, I get it, the reason why he's doing it, but you don't do that. Rice, Benrahma, Dawson, Socek in the box. No one there. Put Yarmolenko on for last 10 minutes. There's Brain. Oh, nice attempt. Yeah, just seeing the replay of Rice's attempt there. Yeah, he's trying to curl it in, and it's not that far off either. To be fair, it's a good attempt by him. This has been such a letdown for travelling fans. Absolutely agreed. Riley, no, the ban won't extend to the Premier League because it's UEFA rules, mate, not Premier League. So, no. Ball gone out of play. Yeah. It's kicking off again. I don't know what the hell's going on here. What's his problem? Was it because both of you? Yeah. I like that. Both of you. Yeah. There's always one little prick who's going to come in and try and spoil everybody's party. And there's always one tosser. Russ, mate, don't start. Honestly, it's just something's gone on. Looks like Ben Rama kicked the ball out, and they've all just lost their heads. They really have. Moyes has been sent off for kicking the ball at a Frankfurt player by the looks of it. Exactly, mate. Exactly. And loads of more extra time because of all this time wasting. But yeah. West Ham are down to 10 men because Creswell again got sent off. Head's gone 100%, mate. Totally 100%. Ross, just out of interest, mate, how much of this game have you actually just watched? So you just literally turned it over now. Let us know. There's a substitution. Bori coming off. And Paciencia, I think you pronounced that, is coming on. And who else is coming off? Hello? Yeah, don't worry about it, hey. Literally just got in. I thought you might say that, mate. Yeah. Right, so we're gonna get confirmation of the substitutions or what? No? Fucking BT. I can do a better job than these idiots. So finally, here we go. Boré off. And Paciencia on. Yeah, we know that. What about the other substitution? Because there was a double there. Paciencia almost... Within seconds, he's on. Within seconds, he's trying for the ball. Literally, great spacing again. What is going on between Dawson and Zuma? There's so much space between those two. It's unreal. I still maintain Dawson's culpable for the first goal. Sorry, that goal. I swear it is. Really, really is culpable for that. That's probably why. Thinking about it. That's probably why Creswell did what he did, because he doesn't trust the defence. I reckon that's why he's done it. That's the only thing I can think of. Dawson loses his man too easy for the goal. Agreed. Yeah, it's not just that. It's the communication, and unfortunately, Areola's is not looking at the ball quick enough. He really isn't, because he should have. For the ball to go that far and that far over in the box, and for Boré to strike it, then he's got enough. Areola's got enough time to follow the run. He really does. Happy for Rangers at the moment. It's Sheena. Dawson has had some bad luck these past few games. He has, mate. He has. He's a quality centre back, but there's still a lot of work he needs to work on. He really, really does. I just don't understand. Sometimes the back two just part and wait for the goalkeeper to do something. It really irritates me. What do you reckon for added time, guys? Are we looking at Fergie time, sort of like 5-6 minutes? What do you reckon? I mean, other than we've sorted that, we've generally sorted ourselves out second half. It's much better football. Ian reckons 7 minutes. You're probably not far off, mate. To be fair, probably not far off. Frankfurt got a corner. What is the 6? Kostic would take it. And Ariola with a good punch out. Daniel says 8 minutes. I'm not really sure why you're saying bingo there, Ian. Thought I just blasted it over. Brain reckons 7 minutes has been added. Will be added. Ian takes us, I'll take another 90 minutes. I love the optimism, mate. Brilliant. Love you. Quality. I don't think I could sit through another hour and a half of this fellow. I really don't. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know why. So Sufal coming off and Yarmolenko coming on. So that's probably going to put Johnson over to the right-hand side. This is back three. Definitely a back three now. Come on, Yarmo. Get us a hat-trick, son. Get us a hat-trick in 5 minutes. Antonio, not bad movement from here there, to be fair, but finishes in the way that he normally does. But Frankfurt on the counter-attack. Very slowly, but they are on the counter-attack. Great block from Dawson once again. Other than being culpable for the game, I think he's done massively well. He's had a week's rest, so there's no excuses for some of the mistakes he's made. But in general, he's done well. He has done well. Ball in. Zuma heads out. Only as far as enough. Keeping it well. Oh, Daisy cutter from So. Brain's asking, do you think Moyes will give Creswell a bollocking? I don't think he will, mate, to be fair. He might fine him, but I don't think he'll bollock him. Antonio! Oh, shot at target. Is that our first shot at target? No, it's not. Of course it's not. I'm joking, but great attempt from Antonio. Beautiful. Why can't we do that an hour ago? Lovely ball from Rice over to find Antonio. Great control from him. Just the keeper. So close. But at least we've really tried to go for it. That's good. Too late, but it's good. I said in the match reaction of the last game that the bubbles burst, and unfortunately, I've been proven right. I hate being proven right when it comes to football like this, but Ian, mate, it's not going to happen. Good momentum for our tough league run coming up, if anything. Absolutely agreed, mate. Absolutely agreed. Massive confidence to be taken out of that. 8 minutes and 21 seconds, says Richard. The guys, we're coming up to full time. As I say, if you want to come on, click the link, the Zoom link in the description below. And whoa, gonna corner, innit? Surely. Never say that. I know, mate, but come on, seriously. It's too late, mate. If this was like the 70th minute, then I'd be a bit more optimistic. But and Souček misses it. It's not happening. It's not happening. I don't want to be I'm not being the prophet there. I'm just being a realist here. It's just there's no way we're clawing back two goals. I'm clutching. Give me a second. I know you are, mate. The amount of straws you've got is more than a haystack. It really is. I'm not disagreeing. So what are we getting? 5 minutes. I wasn't that. I was right originally. I put the bid up to 6, so it was 5 minutes. Look, agreed, mate. But we're not Real Madrid. We're not Real Madrid. We haven't got half of the quality that they have. I love this side. As I said all stream, so proud of how West Ham have played this season in the Premier League and also in the Europa League. They've outclassed everybody. Take inspiration from Real Madrid, exactly, Russ. But at the same point, they had 10. Well, they had 11 men on the pitch. We've got 10, and we've got knackered players out there. We've got it's hard. Why this is only 5 every time. So proud of these boys. Exactly. We've played so much better in the second half. So much better. Frankfurt aren't City either, says Brian. Agreed, 100%, mate. We've kept it to a 1-0 loss. That's fantastic from our point of view. Down to 10 men, defended well, attacked better second half. How many times have we had that conversation over the years? Really, seriously, as football fans in general, not just because of the channel, we've done this so many times. It's hard with 10. It is. It's unbelievably difficult with 10. But Frankfurt were very organised in the first leg, and they're very organised again tonight. Really have been. So, guys, as I said, if you want to come on and talk, we'll have a proper conversation. Then click on the Zoom link, and we'll have a chat about this after the game. Corruption is beyond pathetic. Shame on Europa, says Fred. Look at it this way. As Rich says, number 3 best in Europa, still proud. 100%. Completely agree with you. West Ham are trying, says Brain again. Just another attempt there, and so Tuchel is living every single moment out there. Bless him. Sitting on the side of the pitch. We could have got absolutely steamrolled here. So much better across the board. Second half, says Riley. Absolutely agree, mate. That's what I'm saying. It's not like we haven't been trying, because we have been trying. It's a great try by Bowen. They're just showing the replay of it there. Very, very good. But but Frankfurt are the better side out there. They were better side. We've lost our heads. We need to bring Rodrigo on. Oh, mate, any day of the week. Any day of the week. Yes, please. Why couldn't they do this attacking the first half is battling? Exactly, Brain. This is what we were talking about. This is why I'm a bit more upbeat now, because it's been better football. And the Frankfurt fans are trying to run onto the pitch. Rooting for Rangers in final. Absolutely agree, mate. Totally agree. This, let's say, for a team that was battling relegation 2 seasons ago and consistently battling to get out of relegation over the last 4 seasons up until 2 seasons ago, this is an unbelievable achievement. Unbelievable. I mean, at last been burst. Fucking rude. We've done Britain, we've done England, we've done Britain, we've done the Premier League. Very, very proud with how we've played. It's unreal. It's beautiful. I'm disappointed, of course, because you never like to see a losing game in any shape or form, but it is. You just have to accept what's happened. You know, to not only hang on, short corner, Rice, right at the defenders, Benrahma, Yarmolenko. Here we go. Trying to shave face. There. It's been, you know, we've saved face. We've saved face by not conceding anymore. And even Boris telling the Frankfurt to stay back. But I agree, Rich. I hope they do. Coming up. You've just met the SGE. There we go. Game over. It's a shame. Guys, if you want to come on and have your thoughts on camera, click on the Zoom link in the description below. Let me know in the chat if you're going to do it as well, so we can stay around for a little bit longer. Brain, you're absolutely right, mate. It is a very difficult stadium to play in. And Sheena says, Riley says, our intention turns to securing European football next season. Fucking love this club. Absolutely agreed. But as I say, guys, if you just say chat in the chat if you're going to come on. Because it was quite embarrassing sitting there for 20 minutes talking about it. The Eagles have been better. Not really sure that Crystal Palace. Judging by what you're saying, I don't think West Ham can do any more. We threw the kitchen sink at them. We really genuinely did. And it's just down to 10 men. There's genuinely nothing more we could have done. Genuinely nothing more we could have done. I'm so proud of these boys. Unbelievably proud. Hang on. Where are we? There we go. Yeah. But yeah, no, honestly, so guys, thank you very, very much for putting up with us. It's a hard converse. It's been a hard one to watch. Disappointing not to have got something out of it, of course, but so proud. So as I say, guys, let me know in the chat if you're going to come on to Zoom. Just put Zoom or chat or something to give me some pointers, because I know there's still quite a few people watching. So let us know. Brain, do you want to come on and talk about it? Russ, do you want to come on and talk about it? From what you've seen? And our conversations as well, for that matter. Richard says we tried at least. Anybody want to come on? I'm not going to beg you guys. Come on. Just answer the question. I'm not going to watch anymore. Don't need to be fair. So, anyone? Anyone? That's what Frankfurt are called. I didn't know that, mate. But thank you for letting us know, Ian. I'll remember that for future reference if we ever get to play him again. Which we probably... Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. So, yeah, so anybody want to come on? There's 5 people watching. So, 6 people watching. So, not on my laptop, mate. I would pop on. Use your phone, you lazy bugger. So, no one coming on? Nobody? Okay, that's a shame, because it would have been nice to get a few people on. Always a pleasure to have your company. Ian, do you want to come onto the channel and have a conversation about the game? Rich is coming back on. Thank you, Rich. Saving face. 2 minutes after I originally asked people to verify if they were doing it, but better late than never. Anyone else? Chris is well done, Rangers. Yeah, totally relevant to the conversation. Hopefully it should be a bit more smoother this time for you, Rich. And yes, we'll click the link in the description then, mate. Click the link. It's all in the description. You don't have to download the Zoom app. You can do it on your browser as well if you wish. Yeah. So while we're waiting for Rich to come on, yeah, the preview for the Norwich game is going to be coming up to is going to be available tomorrow, and also we'll be having the watch along on Sunday as usual. Bill from Garage Football is going to be coming on to do the watch along with us as well, which should be absolutely fantastic. Link says invalid. Hang on. Let me sort this out, mate. Hang on. Come on. Come on. There you go. No, wrong one. Come on, YouTube, behave yourself. Right, let's just try that from here. No. Behave. No, it's working perfectly fine, mate. Working perfectly fine. I've literally just tried it. So I've updated it again. So there we go. Ian's been able to get in. So just wait for him to pop in. Wait for him to connect to the audio. Just make sure. I'm gonna do a couple of things in the background to make sure he's all right. Where are we? Yeah.
All right, mate.
Hang on, mate. Just give us 2 seconds. I've just got to double check something really quickly. Where are we? Come on. Behave yourself. Behave. Right. We're all good. Let's click that in and there you go. So we're all good, mate. So hello, Ian. Nice to see the summertime photograph of you. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I am. Well, I was.
So yeah, it's gonna be the next question. So how are you feeling, mate?
Deflated because I thought this was a massive chance to not only get to the final and win it, because we're as good as any of the rest of the teams that are left in this, and it's just to lose Cresswell that way and make it harder for ourselves, just a letdown. It really was.
Yeah.
And Moyes doing what he did at the end there shows that he's passionate about it, but I'm not sure he thought he could do much more than he did, so he just lost it, didn't he? Well,
I mean, one of the reasons why I was talking about that, mate, is because as a manager, you've got to set the example, and when you got your players that are not, that's better. When you got players out there that are losing their heads, and your manager is losing their heads as well, it's not a good thing. You're right, passion, perfect, absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But it's the way that you display it, because I guarantee there's going to be loads of fights tonight, as it was last night with all the stuff that was going around on social media of the Frankfurt fans attacking people.
Yeah, definitely.
But you see, the problem is there's going to be people that have got an IQ about the size of this, right? That are going to see Rice getting involved in a few things, seeing Moyes getting involved, and thinking, right, it's okay for me to do that. It's okay for me to go out and have a fight, and we don't want to see that. But at the same point, yeah, I mean, you can demonstrate your passion for the game in better ways than kicking footballs at someone or throwing things at somebody. Do you know what I mean? But
I mean, you know what's going to happen this coming weekend with the fixtures in the league below us. We're Bournemouth for playing Millwall. If it doesn't go their way, it's going to be a punch up by the seaside, because it's a psychology about stuff. Now I'm not sure what sort of team we're going to put out against Norwich. Whether it means we're going to try and win that one or not. I mean, it's a dead rubber between both teams now, isn't it? So
exactly. Just give me 2 seconds, Richard. If you're still watching us, you can still come in. It'll just be you'll be sitting in the background, mate. So if you still want to come on, mate. So go on in, continue, mate.
I'm so proud that this. It's when you look at the history of the club and you think we deserve so much more, I mean, the move wasn't great, but the stadium's great now. But the atmosphere at the old ground will never be the same as it, ever.
Nah.
And when you think that where we are now, when you've got to spend money, which you need to spend money to bring the best players to sit along the likes of Declan Rice.
Yep.
It's when you get a player as good as he is, he stands out. And what you want is a load of players like him that all stand out together.
Yes.
And when we get that, I hope so. I don't know if people are doing best, but I really do hope so.
So in general, mate, because obviously we're out of the Europa League now. Just concentrating on the Europa League, out of 10, how would you rate it?
I think because we've been let down, it's been a massive effort to get to where we have done now.
Yeah.
So the players, it's got to be about an 8 out of 10 for me for the effort itself. But it's not something we can. I don't think it's something we can do each year.
No.
And the current setup.
Well,
but it's a massive, massive jump for us, and I'm so proud that it's gone this far. But unhappy that we can't do much more now.
Exactly. Other than Creswell's panicking, quite frankly, there's the only other way we can really say it.
Yeah.
If it was 11 versus 11, from what we've seen in terms of how Frankfurt played in the first leg and how they played tonight, do you think we really would have stood a chance at getting to extra time, or do you think we still would have lost it?
I personally think if Cresswell was on the pitch and we had a full team, there's every chance of getting to extra time.
Yeah,
every chance, because the thing is when we get one goal, there's that momentum goes with it, and that and teams do capitulate against us regularly. I mean, look at Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if he flukes it in, he goes in. You've got to be in there and put yourself in that box to have a go. And we always do. And this time we didn't give ourselves that chance.
Absolutely. 100% agree with you, mate. But Ian, it's pretty late. I mean, it's only just gone 10, but it's been fantastic to have you along today, mate. And as I say, I love your optimism, genuinely, because, we've seen the best and the worst of West Ham over the last 10, 15 years. The last two have been right up there with the boys of '86, as far as I'm concerned. But you're absolutely right in terms of the atmosphere of the London Stadium. It will get there, but it will never be replicated. But mate, thank you very, very much for your time. Great to chat to you.
Thank you very much.
We're going to, and likewise, Ian. And we're going to be doing more of these for the watch-alongs as well. So we'll be doing the same thing on Sunday if I can work it out right, because obviously Bill's. So we might not be able to do it for that, but we'll definitely do this for the City game. So yeah, by all means, let everybody know that this is another channel where people can come and have a conversation. So yeah, it's been great to talk to you, mate, and hope to see you again very, very soon. It'd be nice to have you on camera as well, so because it's making me very jealous seeing a summertime photograph at 10 o'clock at night. You take care, mate. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, mate.
All the best.
Thank you, mate. Bye.
Right, so we'll get while Ian departs, we'll now bring in Richard once. So hopefully I've now let you in, Rich. You should be coming in at any point. There we go. So let me just put Ian out. And I don't need to report him. I'm only getting rid of him. There we go. So let me just reframe everything. No, it's remembered. It's looking fine. It's looking perfect. So let's get it back in. So Rich, thank you very much for coming on once again, mate. How are you? What are your thoughts on the game? I know you were quite vocal in the chat and stuff, but over the whole 90.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. It's like every minute and every second's like, hurry up, come on. It's like, every time. As I left the room to come back, I was screaming, and I come back and too much. And when you said the boys went off, I was like, oh no, this is going crazy. It's like,
I do. Even though I do feel that the referee did a very, very good job with everything. There's a couple of things that he didn't do right, as we talked about. But I do genuinely think it did look like he started to lose the game towards the end of it with everything. But
Did he send him off? The card? Did you send him off?
Because he kicked it at somebody by the looks of things. Because just as they were about to go to the replay, you could see it live, and you saw obviously the camera angle of everything afterwards. But he must have kicked it towards somebody. He must have done, because there's no other way that anyone would have got involved in that. It really, there's not, because if it had kicked it and it skied it up, it wouldn't cause the melee. And likewise with all that stuff with Ben Rama a couple of minutes later and everything. So it's good. And Russ is loving your Kenny in the background there, mate. He's absolutely loving it. So I'll ask you the same question that I asked to Ian. With 11 men on the pitch, did you think we stood a proper? I mean, I know, take the emotion out of everything, because
I reckon we would have had a chance if we had the full, the full 11. We would have had at least a goal, at least.
Yeah,
one goal at least.
But the biggest frustrating thing out of that is why we didn't do that application in the first half that we did in the second. That was it was nerves at the end of the day, by the looks of things. It really.
At the end of the game, we was really picking up, really going for it, really getting in, but we didn't have the potential, and we just blew it.
Okay, absolutely, mate. Yeah, it's definitely a hard one to take. But, and as I said earlier, as fans, we're going to be talking about that Creswell sending off for, until we get to the next semi-final, I guess, more than anything else, isn't it?
Well, now we just focus on the Premiership now. It's the only thing we can do now, isn't it? It's the only way forward.
Yeah, I hate it when people say that, but you're absolutely right. There's nothing else we can really do.
We need to end on a high somehow.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you, mate. And to be honest with you, even though, because we've still got a tough run coming up. We've got Norwich away. Yeah. Even though they're relegated, I still think they're going to give us a bit of a fight, which you'll see in the preview.
They're not going to give up. No, they're not going to give up.
City,
especially Norwich. No.
City, City's always been a write-off from that side of things, and then going to our biggest bogey team since they came back to the Premier League. They came up to the Premier League since we last played them down in the Championship. It's going to be tough. But Rich, it's lovely to talk to you once again. It's great to have you along for the ride as it's always been with you. And as I said to Ian, we're going to be doing more of this. We are generally doing more of these because because
more of an insight.
We used to have a lot of fan engagement when I first started, and then now everything's going to be getting back to normal. So in the meantime, fella, look after yourself. I hope to see you very very soon, and enjoy the rest of your. I was going to say the rest of your week, but it's Friday tomorrow, so enjoy your weekend. And same to Ian as well, for that matter. Thank you, mate. Good to see you. Take care. All the best. Right, so because we've got 4 people watching. Does anyone else want to come on quickly? Russ, do you fancy just popping on to give your point of view anyway? Let us know, mate. But as I said, guys, there's only 2 people watching now, so I'm guessing probably not. Yeah, guys, just thank you very, very much for joining in. If you do want to come on, let us know pretty quickly in the chat. Just a simple yes or no will do. But as I said, we'll go away. And the preview's practically written. I just need to record it, so that'll be available tomorrow. Yes, Russell, we'll be doing the this for the Norwich away game, mate. Yes. So as Russ can't do it because he hasn't got his laptop, and so there's only one other person. So guys, thank you very, very much for your time. Thank you to Ian and to Richard once again for being the guinea pigs out of this. But yeah, so it's not a problem. So guys, thank you very, very much for your time. As I said, enjoy your weekend. Keep an eye out for the preview, and I'll see you soon. All the best.